the East Coast rappers were dope ass storytellers. Not saying that we didn't have any, but when it came to storytelling on the West, uh,
at Rady Children's Hospital Orthopedics and Scoliosis Center.
One of my usuals to kick it off.
niggas die, falling stars through the night. And I've been thinking about
I
you.
need you to go on there and put my yeah, so I can that. Alicia, what's the deal? Let me gather my thoughts. Let me get myself together. You know the trolls gonna come. We're gonna let them troll for the first 10 minutes. Get it up. Appreciate you going over there, supporting my little bro. I've been trying to encourage him to go live and do what he do. And I definitely appreciate it. I'm not on no drugs, I am now, it's the truth. I apologize when you looking like a fool. I can't hold you right now, so I've been holding on my tool. I don't want my ex, I don't want no bitch I pay. I just want a chance, hopefully I make you pay. If you turn me down to the truth, I just my space. You pull around, laugh, I just try to bust the ass. And I think I should leave, should I leave it alone? I try all this. I can't lie, I be one but I'm caught up with these hoes, they gon' follow. Holding like a bowl of blocker. Every time I catch my feelings like I'm in the bottle. Every time I'm a hustle. Shit. I moved around, took care of some business, picked my son up from school. He did homework, we ate. Shit. We did what we did, Another one like the other one. A regular weekday for me. Bears, what's the deal? What's the deal? Shout out to the 13 in the chat already. Fuck with your boy. Hit that subscribe, that bell icon, and give me that like. Okay, 36 in the chat. We moving. Let's go. Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. You know what I mean? I'm used to my phone ringing a lot. I be having a whole lot going on. Just me trying to maintain having productive days. God of Lobsters. I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is, big dog. You know who that is? Can you Google that? Spencer, the Wendy, or whatever the fuck. NBA player? What team? I'd be more familiar if I look at it. Shout out to the chat though. Hornets. I need to see it. Let's look at it right now. Okay, I know who that is. Yeah, I know who that is. Shout out though. Man, these motherfuckers get on here. So I look like Kanye, Diddy, all type of motherfuckers. Okay, yeah, he played for Dallas. Okay. Yeah, though. What y'all on tonight? Hey, I see people in the chat I ain't never seen before, so y'all let me know where y'all from. Where y'all tapping from? Where y'all tapping in from? Let me know where y'all from. Where y'all reside at? What city you in? Why the fuck y'all up so late? I think they be trying to put that Diddy shit because I be wearing these fucking glasses. I be Diddy though. Outside. Alicia, how was your day? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I need some music right now. You feel me? I got me a little razzle dazzle. You feel me? I'm finna twist me one up. I'm finna get there where I need to be. Jess in the chat. What's the deal, Jess? Samar, what's the deal? What's the deal? Shout out to the chat. Like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. I used to leave niggas stressed out. Now I'm scamming and grabbing deposits, take the check out. Niggas walk around here with their chest out. Okay. Hey. You gotta do what you gotta do. Mom's got you running. Shit, keep on running. Shit, you only get one. You look like Felix from Stray Kids. Yeah, I don't know who that is either, Allison, but shout out. See, I know this. This why when Lil Bro come on here, why y'all resonate with his TV show knowledge, because y'all motherfuckers be knowing all these people too. Let me see. I'm finna look him up right now. Can you type in Felix from Stray Kids? They trying to fuck over me tonight. At least they ain't trolling though. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I don't look nothing like that. That's a white kid. What's the deal? What's the deal to everybody tapping in the chat? I see y'all. Allison, you cold blooded. You just tried to say I look like a little white kid. You don't see how black I am? The fuck you talking about? What's this love about? What you doing? What love, nigga? Oh, you said lie. Shit. Whatever the fuck you want it to be about. We talking about it in here. What's the topic? We gonna talk about it. You look like Stevie Wonder. And y'all gotta get y'all shit up. Look, this is what I would hate for to happen, right? I would hate for me and the people that be tapping into my live trying to talk shit. I'm in Cali. I'm in LA, South Central to be exact. Down the street from the Slauson Swap Meet. Shout out to the Slauson Swap Meet. If I sat in the room with most of the trolls that be on here trying to troll and shoot little bullshit ass jokes, I would tear y'all ass up, like real shit. Like joke wise, y'all wouldn't want to. I have a few of you motherfuckers want to fight me for real. Are you from Texas? Shout out Texas. What part of Texas you from? What part of Texas is you from? Fort Worth? Man. So my birthday next month, right? And I kind of have plans to come out there. I'm just still undecided. I got a lot going on, but yeah. So Fort Worth is next to Dallas. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but Fort Worth is next to Dallas, right? Everybody want to visit. California sunshine. Okay, yeah, I figured that. Look, if you ain't never been to LA, this is like a place like that you definitely want to experience it at least once in your life. I mean, it depends on who you linking up when you get out here, who you linking up with when you get out here, who your tour guide, who showing you around. Don't get with nobody that's gonna take you straight to the hood. Cause I'm gonna be real with you. Ain't nothing in the hood. You come to the trenches, it ain't nothing in the trenches to see. Like you fuck around and get robbed or something, robbed or lose your life out here. But you know what I mean. When it comes to like the Hollywood scene, the downtown LA scene, the Valley, all that shit, man, it's this a dope place to live. I feel like I live, you know, near tourist attraction. Like people from here take this shit for granted, but not me. I understand that my city like is definitely a tourist attraction. People fly from around the world to come to the states just to come here or come to New York. Definitely, definitely. But let me ask you this though: who got better Mexican food, Texas or Cali? Emmett, what's the deal? Shout out. Love Mexican food. Alicia, what's your favorite Mexican food? Tacos, enchiladas. See, ain't neither one of them my favorite. I like verde pozole. Anybody know what that is? The pozole, verde, the green one. You think Texas got better Mexican food? You know what? They might. I don't know. But I know one thing: Texas ain't fucking with the tacos out here. We got them on every corner, and they hitting. I can go right now and get some. Less, less, less than a minute away from me. Green sauce chicken, yeah. I could do the red sauce, but I'm not a red sauce type of dude. I definitely fuck with the green sauce. I'm a verde type. Fajita taco bowl salad. That's different. I mean, it ain't different, but I ain't never heard nobody say that that's their favorite Mexican food. Yep, good looking out, man. Hey, when y'all subscribe, I subscribe back though. I fuck with y'all. I appreciate it. Steak and shrimp. Hey, one day I'm gonna do a live stream on that grill cooking some shit. I'm gonna show y'all some shit. Hey, Wheelock's World. That's a conversation right there. American Mexican or Mexican Mexican, because it is a difference. Tanisha Show, what's up with you? Shout out, shout out. Pulling up for the grill. Hey, grill game go crazy. That's what I do. I could cook though. I could get busy on the stove. I could do it however, but that grill, I might be undefeated. Mexican Mexican. It's a difference. Like we got restaurants out here, right? Where you can go get authentic Mexican food, like family restaurants where they not cooking the Americanized Mexican food. New thing, Mexican pizza. We ain't really, honestly, we don't really eat that shit out here like that, like Mexican pizza. That's like some shit at Taco Bell. We don't eat that shit like at the authentic Mexican food spots in LA and Southern California. Yeah, we don't fuck with no Mexican. The Mexicans don't even fuck with Mexican pizza. I mean, it's like I say, uh, tacos, enchilada, pozole, menudo, uh, different little shit. I don't fuck with menudo, but I know people like that. It's like a good hangover meal when you've been getting drunk all night. I'd rather have me some pozole verde after a night of drinking. That shit is amazing. My mama used to make that shit. I'm not a big fan of the red one. Because a lot of times they use pork or beef. I'm finna, let me log you in. Hold on. Oh, shit. Let me see. Fuck. Fallout, what's the deal? Oh, I really fucked up. What the hell did I do right there? I had this damn filter, moderation. Start a poll. I ain't never had that before, bro. You need to try Mexican tortilla. What is that? Let's see. Damn. Easy E. Big 16. Damn, so you just gonna come in my chat being disrespectful. But you know what? It's alright though. It's after the 10-minute mark, so you only got one. You say some more crazy shit, your ass blocked. Drake, you back. Your mama look like Drake daddy. Where this nigga Juicy at, man? I gotta where my moderator at? I'm gonna let y'all get it in tonight though. Go ahead. Let me turn the music up. Squeezing them and cheese, got niggas switching they law. 30 pack in the pole, no I'm back on the road, dripping in the latest fashion on these faggot assholes, frustrated and granny house like, gotta get on, still yelling this still is old shit. Gotta live on, top of them all, hook to make you drop on her own, adding up your guap, smoking on the shop that I roll. Frustrated and granny house like, gotta get on, still yelling this still is old shit. You gotta live on, top of them all, the hook to make you drop on her own, adding up the squat, cheaping on this chop that I roll. It's pots on the stove. Long line of knots at the door. Hey, punches 20 is better when they knock it. My mom and them know ain't had the same problem before. Deposit is full for air show, I'm popping low wall. Stay out from chicks is vicious, they a lock on your throat. Lock on them doors, the slimy had to stock up on poles. Minding my own, it's all kind of comments and O's. Diamonds and gold, I promise these the finest of clothes. You niggas will suck your dick if that's the price to get on. Mine's the king of the city, title rightfully owned. Beat the only real shooter gang from the zone. It was good against stores, they don't tell me I'm wrong. And yelling is dope, vow not to tell on the soul. Blood stupid, they can tell us it's low. Another easy skull. The H is on, they gotta keep it, it ain't a secret. The last nigga died leaking, that's on Jesus. Dress his body up in something decent. We really putting labor for the cement. Tighten up your defense. Real motivation on some street shit. Reevaluate who you eat with. We don't do the sneak this. Killer sweep through and had a street split. Wallet gang, you know the whole team lit. Slouching in the beam lit. Go with the shooters I usually beat with. Records indicate niggas cheat shit. Easy shit. Messy Murder Gang. Law nigga, automatic voice message system. It's not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. Hey, Fallout, it's all good, big dog. Dude just got suspended. He's out of here. He can try again tomorrow. This is Rudy. It's got balls. One thing about the internet, you gotta accept the internet for what it is. It give people a space to be who they can't be in real life. So, they come on these platforms trolling and saying all the weird shit. In reality, like most people that come on here trolling and shit, these be people that would be scared in my presence in real life. You understand? Niggas who really be scared in my presence in real life though. I can't even add little bro, man. Shit. Yeah, bro. You already know though. The Mexican G, what's the deal? Shout out to all my good peoples logging in, man. All the real supporters, the ones that really fuck with me. I fuck with y'all too. And what I'm gonna do real soon, right? Hey, let me say this, and then we're gonna touch on that because I do want to talk about that. I definitely want to talk about that. What I'm gonna do sometime next week. Um, I'm gonna do some kind of giveaway or something. I'm gonna do some kind of giveaway, and we'll talk about it, discuss it, and figure out which route I want to take with the giveaway. But I'm gonna do like a giveaway because y'all been fucking with me consistently, and I appreciate it. But let's get to this Tank Davis shit though. Juice man, where you was at, man? Look, I had to kick somebody out. You my moderator. You wasn't even here, man. What's up with you? You didn't even log in last night. Hey man, I don't know, man. You asked for the job. I don't know if you can do it though. But yeah. Well, I won already. I mean, you might. You feel me? You might. We gonna figure it out though. But look, the Tank Davis thing, right? As a pure boxing fan, and I get what y'all saying. I see my boy the Mexican G say I lost respect for Tank Davis. Duck the Roach rematch to fight the Great White Hype. Fallout say Tank getting the bag. I'm not mad at it. Hey, so look, yeah, all right. So look, yeah, hey, no, God, hey, Juice, man, it's hot, man. But you see some bullshit in the chat, man. Get them up out of here. But all right, Tank Davis, right? I feel like this. I feel like Lamont Roach is Lamont Roach made him look like he wasn't who he is, right? Do I think Lamont Roach could have did it a second time? I don't believe it. I could be wrong, but he couldn't have did it a second time. But regardless if he could have did it or not, it's Tank ducking. Tank definitely ducking him, but I don't think Tank ducking him because he can't beat him. I think Tank is ducking him because Tank is trying to exit. He's trying to exit boxing. So Tank was looking for the biggest payout so he could exit the sport. I don't think Tank want to do it no more. I don't think he into it no more. Definitely the Mexican G. That's he did. He had Tank second guessing him, but that happened. If you ever in laced up and walk in the ring before, and you didn't got in there with somebody that can match your energy, it'll definitely have you guessing it. If you ain't never been hit before, if you ain't never been rocked before, and you get in there with somebody that rocked you, you definitely get the second guessing. If you want to do this shit or not. It happened to the best of them. Tank is done mentally. I believe he is. Will he knock out Jake Paul? I believe he will. I think it's gonna be some tricky shit with the weight with that though. But I think, yeah, Tank is. Tank, mate, look, y'all have to remember the Al. I call them the Al Heyman kids, right? When I say the Al Heyman, when I say yeah, the shit do humble you. When I say the Al Heyman kids, meaning all these fighters within the last 10 to 12 years who was signed to PBC with Al Heyman as their advisor, right? Al Heyman made all of them rich. From Adrian Broner to the Charlos to Earl Spence to Tank. I mean, you could just name them. Al Heyman made them rich. They are financially good. So with we've seen with the Charlos with their crash outs. They can afford to crash out like that because they good in the bank. You feel me? Tank can afford to do what he does because he's good in the bank. They don't fight as hungry fighters anymore. They fight for the love of the sport. And I think Tank don't love the sport no more. He ain't hungry. He got the money already and he don't love the sport. So, I think he just going out with this bang, with this big ass payout and gonna ride off into the sunset. I don't think he comes back either. Yeah. It's an exhibition and that exhibition to be so it don't go on Tank's record if he do happen to lose, which I don't think he will. Hey, I'm with you, but Jake Paul be coming in there, he damn he fought a heavyweight. So let's just say like what if Tank Power don't just transfer fully over to where Tank Power is his power, but the guys he fighting, the weight class they in, yeah, he knocking them out. But will he be able to knock out somebody with the weight of Jake Paul? Will he? I don't know. I don't know. And we know it's stipulations in the contract with Jake Paul, so it could be staged. It could be some stage shit, right? I just wish we would have got to see. I believe that too. I believe that can happen too. I believe that can happen too. Feel like he did that with Mike Tyson. Um, Even with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. I felt like he did that with him. Yeah, I want to see Tank versus Shakur. I want to see Tank versus Devin. I want to see all these fights happen. I would like to see the Tank and Rolly rematch. I would like to see I want to see all of them. But we've got so many great moments out of Tank. If he's walking away after this, I wouldn't be mad at him. We got a lot of talent out there. Boxing is great for the true boxing fans who really be watching it. Even Tank versus, I think Tank beats Tio like landslide. I think Tio is just a tough guy. I think he tough. Tio is rugged. You know what I mean? Tio know how to go in there and bang out. But man, Tio have mental issues too when it comes to this boxing. That's why he lost to Cambosis. His head wasn't in it. And then Tio reminds me of Danny Garcia, not fighting wise, but Danny Garcia should have walked away from Angel Garcia and got some true experienced trainers in his camp, and I think his career would have lasted longer. I feel the same about Teofimo Lopez. I feel the same about Devin Haney. Devin Haney was a better fighter with Floyd Sr. in his corner than he is with Bill Haney. And I think Teofimo, he get with, like, let's say Teofimo go with Eddie Reynoso. I think Teofimo's nobody will beat him. He go with Eddie Reynoso. But long as he got his dad in his corner, he he can lose on any night. His dad not a true trainer. You got to get these Olympic trainers. I would like to see Kenny Porter. I would like to see Kenny Porter train Devin Haney. I don't think it could have been a draw. I think Cambosis beat him. I feel like Cambosis beat him clearly. Like I thought it was clear. Who do you think? Who do you think is Tank's best win? Um, Tank's best win may be. Can't even say who. I think. All right, I'll say this. I think his best win to me, as far as decorated fighters, I think I would say Leo Santa Cruz. I got Leo Santa Cruz as his best win because when you look at the Ryan Garcia fight, Ryan Garcia had never been a world champion. He had interim belts. Um, Fuck, I can't even think of nobody that I would say would be his best win. But I would go with Leo Santa Cruz. As far as a established world champion, I would go Leo Santa Cruz. And to be honest with you, uh, Leo Santa Cruz moving up in weight was an easy win for Tank. I think if Leo Santa Cruz would have gradually moved up in weight to fight that fight, I think they fought at 35, I believe. I think he would have had more of a chance because he did well against Tank until he tried to fight in the pocket and got knocked out. Damn, when people ask me this and I don't have I don't have a current answer for it, Barrios was a good one. Yeah, Barrios was the bigger fighter, but Barrios don't let his hands go enough. Call that a good win. I felt like Leo Santa Cruz was banging it out with Tank. They was boxing. Gamboa, Gamboa was washed up when Tank fought him. You know what I mean? He didn't fight. Tank didn't fight the same Gamboa that Terrence Crawford fought. He was already washed up, beaten and battered. Definitely, definitely. Uh, I think Gamboa could have went further than he did. He was impressed with the Rolly fight, Rolly and Tank fight, or Rolly and Ryan. I was impressed with the Rolly and Ryan. I wasn't impressed with the Rolly and Tank. I knew Tank was gonna knock Rolly ass out. Rolly get tired and he can't keep up that pressure. Which fight was terrible, Alicia? Uh, on paper, that was his best opponent, or maybe Jose Pedraza. I agree. Jose Pedraza was a good one, and they promoted the shit out of that one. Rolly definitely can crack. Rolly definitely can crack. That's his superpower. His that he can hit. Yeah, yeah, no, definitely. Pedraza. Now that you say that, yeah, Pedraza might be his biggest. Between Pedraza and Leo Santa Cruz, that would be his biggest win. Feeling the power. What is that? What does it matter, Daddy? What is they be speaking stupid language? Fuck is that? Fucking matter, Daddy. I'm gonna take that moderator shit from my nigga Juice, man. Hey, my nigga Juice, man, just he wanted to be a moderator so he could chase Andrea. I don't know where that nigga at. It's probably some bullshit that he just made. Cause these motherfuckers just be strange in the game. Yeah, hillbilly shit. I just fired his ass. He gonna have to come back and reapply. That's why I didn't want no moderator, because I could block a motherfucker myself. I can get him up out of here myself. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't like giving predictions on them type of fights because I know anything with Jake Paul is some stipulations in there that doesn't qualify to be a real boxing fight. So that's like me predicting who gonna win, The Rock or Stone Cold. Like I don't even give a fuck about them type of fights. Job application. Yeah, goddamn right. Juice Man was damn near nigga. That nigga was trying to steal the job. I gave it to him. Yeah, Stone Cold was like white Tupac to me. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Jake Paul is bullshit, man. He bullshit, but I respect he running that bag up though. I can't be mad at the nigga for getting that money. Yeah, yeah, definitely. He's still lacing up and taking that walk. But when you put stipulations in a contract, that's based around you not getting hurt in there, you ain't going through the true process of being a boxer. I respect the fighter that go to the gym every day and go spar authentically before I respect somebody who lacing up with stipulations in a contract where you ain't supposed to hurt them. A spectacle, a show. That ain't true boxing. You lace up and you go in there and you leave it all in the ring. All them stipulations and shit, that ain't real boxing. Tommy Fury was on Love Island with his boyfriend before he started boxing. That's crazy because I'm unfamiliar with Love Island. I hear the women talking about it and shit, but I ain't even know that. Yeah, see, and that's what I'm saying. Them stipulations where they signing these contracts to make a certain amount of money, not to knock his motherfucking ass out. It's kind of like, can we respect the walk? Yeah, at least it's boxing talk. I'm a big boxing fan, and I'm glad that some of them is boxing fans because they do. I love talking boxing. So yeah, what I'll do is I'm gonna start live streaming when I watch the fights, and then I can tell y'all where to watch the fights, and y'all go watch them too if y'all don't know already. And then when we have these conversations, you know, everybody would be kind of knowledgeable about what's going on. I feel that Fallout. I definitely feel it. I feel that it take a lot to lace up because a lot won't. A lot of people talk shit, but they won't lace up and they won't take that walk. That's for sure. So I get what you're saying, where you're coming from with it, but you know, just the way I was taught though is you got to be a dog. We don't do no stipulations and shit. You know what I mean? You got to be a dog. You go to the gym with no expectations and you leave it all in the ring. You know what I mean? You bang out. Anything can happen when you go in that ring. But when you doing contracts and shit prevent things from happening, I mean, I guess shit, he still took the walk, but it's the stipulations make it in his favor. Just go out there and leave it all in the ring. Yeah, no, I don't think so either. Because you got real fighters out there that go to that gym 7 days a week and train their ass off to be in position. And then you get somebody just come in with a YouTube following. Yeah, he taking a walk, but look at the shit he bringing into the sport of boxing. We should be seeing Tank versus Roach. And we should be seeing Jake fight somebody in his weight class notable enough for us to respect him with no stipulations. We getting another fucking circus show. I can't respect that. Right. You respect him for what it is. 'Cause even with the stipulations, at least he willing to go in there and bang. I get that. I get that. At least he willing to go in there and bang. God damn it. For the sake of boxing. Shit. This shit that he doing, they got all the boxers running for a payday. They got all the boxers running for a payday, man. Definitely. Him and his brother. Him and his brother. You know, they come from that streamer world though, man. Uh successful kids that done well for themselves. And you know, Jake and Logan Paul can basically do whatever they want in the world. But we should not allow them, well, I don't want to say we, but the boxing fans should not allow them to penetrate boxing and turn it to the WWE. That's all I'm saying. This is a respectable gentleman sport. This is an Olympian sport where kids train since 5 years old and they go to the Olympics and compete for medal. You know what I mean? And then they go pro and compete for belts from sanctioning bodies. And then he can just come in with his money and make ridiculous fights with mixed match weights and shit and all that. I feel like it's a black eye to the sport. I feel like it's a black eye to the sport. This is why a lot of people are going over there to watch UFC now. It just is what it is. It definitely could be rigged. It could be rigged. Anthony Joshua rich though. And no matter how many shortcomings he took, he still could fill Wembley up and, you know, make and have $100 million fight any month of the year, right? But would he take the Jake Paul fight with stipulations for a big bag? I think he will. I don't think he'll take a dive. I don't think he'll take a dive. I don't believe he's that type of fighter. But will he agree to some stipulations to not knock Jake Paul out cold? I think he would. I think he would agree to that. But maybe that's why that fight not happening though. Maybe Joshua was like, "Fuck that." Maybe that's why that fight not going on. I want to ask y'all this one though, because I don't want to keep talking about Jake Paul. You know what I mean? I want to ask y'all this: what do y'all think about Andre Ward coming out of retirement and trying to get the Joshua fight? I agree. He ain't beating no world champions. Shit, I know people that ain't never been a world champion that Jake Paul can't beat. uh, uh, Damn, I don't want to say his name wrong. Ngannou, Ngannou. Somebody put it in the chat for me. Ngannou. I don't know how to say that shit. But yeah, he knocked him. He knocked him out. But yeah, there we go. Ngannou. I don't know. I think boxing ability. I think Andre Ward was a far better boxer than AJ. But I just don't know. I don't know if Andre Ward will be able to deal with heavyweight at that weight. I don't know. I don't know. And we know Joshua ain't coming down to no cruiser or no shit like that. So that's my only thing. He would be like by far the smaller guy in the ring. But boxing ability, yeah. When it comes to size and power, I give it to AJ. When it comes to boxing ability, the sweet science, I got Andre Ward all day. Yeah. And you gotta remember, Andre Ward could tap that chin and Joshua get to falling all out like Anthony Davis and shit. And you gonna act like Anthony Joshua ain't got a glass jaw. Like, yo, bitch. Man, a fly could fly straight through it and break that shit. That motherfucker been falling all over the place ever since Andy Ruiz touched him up. I think Ward is serious, but I think he looking for a payday. He retired too early. I don't feel like he ever got the fights to make serious, life-changing money. He might be financially straight, but I don't think he's rich. And I think a fight with AJ can put him in a different tax bracket. I agree with you, the Mexican G. That's why I said AJ got size and power on his side. He known for putting shit to bed. But I'm just one of them dudes, man. I'm gonna always put the sweet science over power. Skills to pay the bills. That's why I feel like will beat Canelo. Skills pay the bills. He got the better skill set. Yeah, Canelo got the power, just like AJ got the power, but just like Crawford got the skill set, AJ got the skill. Andre Ward got the skill set, and I'm taking skill set over power any day. Oh, you shake the devil off. Right around it. Man, how the Mexican G? How you feel? How you think he got better defense? He fighting a high guard and he flat footed. Crawford ain't got perfect defense, but he know how to slip. He know how to slip in and out of shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I ain't mad at that opinion though. I ain't mad at that opinion, but I feel like Canelo is a one trick pony. Um, he's dominated 168 fighting people that shouldn't have been in there with him. The one guy that we obviously see that we all probably mostly believe could beat him, he ducking him, and Benavidez. Um, he went up to 75 to fight a fight he couldn't win. A one trick pony. Yeah, but you gotta understand this. War hasn't fought in 9 years. I agree with that fallout because I do think War should take some tune-ups with some heavyweights. You know what I mean to prepare for that. I don't know though. We seen Crawford rock more times. Yeah, but we seen Canelo lose though. We might have seen Crawford rock, but we ain't never seen him lose. It's gonna be interesting. I got Terrence Crawford shocking the world. I think he's beyond the generational talent. I think we looking at somebody right now that would have been great in any era of boxing. And because he's currently active, I think as boxing fans, the people don't appreciate him yet. But when this man retires and we get to look back, especially what the future holds, we're gonna get to look back and just like we can say we'll never see another Sugar Ray Leonard. We'll never see another Hagler or Hearns. With certain fighters that you'll be like, we'll never see that type of fighter again. Oscar De La Hoya, we'll never see another Oscar De La Hoya. People say what they want to say about him. Prime Oscar De La Hoya, we'll never see that again. Right now, we don't appreciate Terrence Crawford. I think the boxing fans don't appreciate him. But what he's done and what he's about to do, we'll never see this again. He fought better competition. Well, look, let's go here. Canelo have at least 30 fights of people we don't know who they are. Let's just keep it real. It's a lot of fighters that build a resume up in Mexico with people that's not ranked in the U.S. And Canelo is definitely one of those who he got at least 30 fighters on his resume that we don't know who they are. Yeah, I give him that. He's fought more world champions. Definitely fought more world champions. But he ain't undisputed in two weight classes going on three. Yeah, look, Mexican G, you cannot say that without bringing up Canelo's last fight either, though. He didn't look too great. He well, that guy ran. He definitely ran. But some will say he didn't run. Some will say Canelo just didn't know how to adjust to that style of boxing. That's somebody that Crawford would have knocked out. He would have adjusted and he would have knocked him out. Exactly. Canelo looks slow and old. But again, though, see that's what Canelo fans say when they saving Canelo. saying they're running from him. All right, like I said, Crawford would have put Skull out of there. He would have got him out of there. He would have figured out a way to get up on him. And that's what I'm saying. That different skill set. When you go look at the fight before, when you go to the fight before William Skull, the fight when he fought in, I don't want to say it wrong, but Guadalajara when he went to go fight in Mexico. I think that was it Ryder? I forgot the fighter's name. Canelo didn't look magnificent in that fight. They banged out. And who was this guy for him to go bang out with? Show me a fight where Crawford in Crawford last 10 fights, show me a fight where he actually had to be in the shootout. Right. I think he's bulking up the right way. I think he's doing it the right way. Um, man, they already trying to. You know what fucked me up about him bulking up, right? You know he over there with Snack with Victor Conte. So I see shit on YouTube, different boxing streamers and content creators. I see them saying that, oh, what if he juicing because he over there with Victor Conte? How he bulking up like that? This man ain't never been caught cheating before. Canelo the one got caught eating the motherfucking the cow meat. He the one. So I don't understand why people concerned about him bulking up for a fight that he got to go fight at 168 pounds. They need to be over there Olympic testing both of their ass to make sure Canelo ain't on that goddamn cow meat again. Hey, he didn't look great against Madrimal. I agree. He did not look great against Madrimal, but remember my words come next month. Well, Crawford didn't look good in his last fight, but he didn't go through punishment in his last fight. Um, okay, yeah, because yeah, with William Skull, Canelo didn't go through no punishment either. But the fight before that, Canelo was getting punished when he fought in Mexico. Fallout, look, I thought Earl was too, but that was us being I think the whole world was Earl fans, and we thought he was gonna beat Crawford. We stepped out of being true boxing fans, and we was fanned out by Earl Spence. We didn't want to accept the reality. We all knew in our heads from the eye test that Crawford was going to beat Earl Spence. I don't even like talking about that shit. I still get mad about that shit to this day. Juice man, you believe that shit? That's cool. That's a good pick. I can come back on here and told all y'all ass I told you so when Terrence Crawford is undisputed at 168 pounds. Bro, it's Irish. Hey, I remember Mexicans didn't like Oscar De La Hoya as the Mexican champion at one point. But I mean, like I say, with all these guys, man, with all these fighters, man, we'll love them. The fans will love them more when they retire, when they done with boxing, because you'll be able to look back and just see how great they were. Especially when you have to compare them to what's going to be in front of our faces in the future, what boxing may turn into. We will be like, God damn, I sure miss a Canelo fight. Use your Target Circle 360 membership to get same day delivery. Tons of Hey, look, that shit hurt niggas' feelings. Oh, Aztecs that red. Hey, Juice Man, you right. I forgot about that shit. You fucking right. You are fucking right. That was it. I mean, but shit, Chavez wanted that fight. Chavez wasn't overrated in his prime. Towards the end of his career, though, they was just fighting him for the name to get that name on their resume. Now y'all get off my boy Juice, man. Man, god damn. But look, man, it's been an hour, man. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed chopping it up with y'all. Anybody that logged in that wasn't that this was your first time, I hope you like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, fuck with your boy. I'm about to log off of this joint, man. I will be back on tomorrow as usual, and I will this weekend. I will be live streaming out in the community, so it'll be day hours. So hopefully y'all can tap back in and fuck with me. Y'all have a good night. I'll be back on this joint tomorrow. Hit that motherfucking bell icon, man, so y'all can tap in and fuck with your boy. His record was 100, man. Juice Man still chasing Andrew. Y'all fucking crazy, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna lock back in tomorrow, man. Y'all have a good one.